Salisbury Center, we are ready for our next fight. Making his way to the cage and fighting out of the right corner, it's Adrian Soto Perez.
And Adrian Soto Perez is 5'10", he's 180 pounds. This is a catchweight division at 180, like you've been talking about all night, out of Team Hope Mills, North Carolina. He's got a record of 5-2 here, CD.
Yeah, you know, and we had talked about him in the pre-fight show. This is a guy who was ready to go professional, didn't quite go there because of a series of different events, and decided after a long layoff, hey, it's 2022, I want to get back in the win column, I want to get back and compete, I'm going to go take a fight against a very tough amateur who also plans to go pro, but I'm going to take it at that amateur level. Now, they both requested this fight to be 5 minutes long, which tells you something about both guys. However, in the state of Virginia, obviously you cannot have a 5-minute non-title fight for amateurs. So it is in fact 3-minute fight, 3-minute rounds. However, it tells you something about these guys, that that's what they want.
And coming out with Connor Mosby and the fellas from Hope Mills, North Carolina. Connor back there soliciting guys back in the back. Hey, can I walk out with you?
Well, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if Adrian went down and trained at Capital MMA and Fitness.
Yeah.
You know, look, those guys down there are some of the best kickboxers in the area, and it's that Dutch style that we talked about quite a bit at the last TCB fights. I think it just lends itself really good to MMA. You know, Connor's a terrific kickboxer. To go in there and get work with him, he's a tall, big welterweight. It's amazing that he's made 170. He's a good-sized middleweight. You know, this is a guy who knows the game real well. So if you're getting working with him and doing well, it really tells you where you're at.
All right, let's throw it on to Chris. Chris, next introduction.
And his opponent, making his way to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Shawn Milks.
Shawn Milks is 6 foot tall. He's 180, 26 years of age, out of the lab from Orange, Virginia. Has a record of 3-2. He started talking about, like, it caught my eye here. It was going to be 3 5-minute rounds, but not a title. And that's why I wanted to make sure with Michael Dolman that things didn't change. But it says, you know, they want to go pro. That's why they wanted to fight this thing 5-minute rounds, or excuse me, 3 5-minute rounds to try to get ready to go pro. But like you said, it got changed up.
Yeah, you know, Shawn Milks is a very, very tough and talented individual. You know, one of the things I've seen from him is that mentally he's just always in it. You know, he's mentally there, whether he wins or loses. He's just about it. You know, it's hard to put your finger on, but he's got those intangibles. You see in his corner right now,
he finished the last one early in CageZilla 64. He finished off Chauncey Randolph in 34 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely, which is no easy task. You know, one thing to note, he's had an extended fight camp here. He was looking to get a fight somewhere else. It didn't pan out. We got him back here at CageZilla, which I'm thrilled about because I love watching Shawn Milks fight. And, you know, you'll see in his corner, Cedric Gunnison, one of the top professionals in the area, a former CageZilla title holder, I believe, also owner of some of the most vicious knockouts I've seen at the amateur level, and a guy who's well on his way to that UFC run now as he's competed in various other professional organizations, being a title holder in many. So he's got a team behind him. He's got guys behind him that are already at the levels that he aspires to be in. And it wouldn't surprise me if the next time Shawn Milks competes for CageZilla, it's under that professional banner.
Now, both of these guys asked this thing to be bumped up, right? Because they wanted to fight the 180, so they could not fight down at the regular weight. They wanted to move up and get rocking and rolling at 180, and I like it.
Well, I believe Shawn actually was like, "Hey, man, I've seen him compete at welterweight. I believe he's actually a big welterweight in my opinion too. He didn't want that. He's like, all right, we agreed at 175, and then 5 days before the fight, Adrian asked to bump it up to 180, and he said, yeah, but maybe that's a win in of itself.
All right, let's throw it down to Chris. We'll get some official introductions. Chris Fuller, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3-minute rounds in the CageZilla catchweight of 180 pounds. Starting out, fighting out of the right corner, 5'10" and weighing in at 180 pounds, fighting out of ZR Team of Hope Mills, North Carolina, with a record of 5 wins and only 2 defeats. It's Adrian Soto Perez!
Soto out of Hope Mills, North Carolina, with a record of 5-2, headed to that pro division.
And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 foot tall and weighing in at 179 pounds, fighting out of the lab, with a record of 3 wins and only 2 defeats. It's Shawn Milks!
Milks is 6 foot tall, 26 years of age, out of the lab, out of Orange, Virginia, with a record of 3-2.
Once again, ladies Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds and 3 3-minute rounds, and your referee is Victor Matamala.
All right, Victor Matamala will be the referee for this. Once again, it's 3 3-minute rounds as both of these guys get in here. I can tell you, Soto looks huge out there at 180. He looks big. Like, you know, and it's going to be tough for me because he almost looks a little bit like Juan Soto. Like we just gave him away from the Nationals. And so, right off the bat. Shawn Milks dives in there, tries to take him down after that right hand from Soto. He didn't want him anything to do with that.
Transitions immediately. That was beautiful.
Soto so strong.
Got it, and then works his way to take the back of Shawn Mills.
Soto will have the red trunks. He's got the white waistband. He'll have black gloves, red tape. Oh, he's got it in there. It's going to be over quick. Let's see if he can sink it in there.
Shawn's fighting the hands.
It's over. It's over. It's over. I don't think he can
get it. Shawn's fighting him. He's fighting him here.
It's over.
That's it.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over.
He went out for a second.
Yeah, he was unconscious. It's over. Man, we got to stop throwing mouth guards into this crowd. We got to teach these guys how to celebrate. Man, that was quick with Soto Perez. Let me tell you how quick that was. Wow. That one was over quick.
Salisbury Center referee Victor Matamala has called a stop to the action just 38 seconds into the very first round. For your winner, by submission, out of the red corner, it's Adrian Soto Perez.
Adrian Soto Perez comes away with bout number 9 win. That'll improve his record to 6-2 as Soto is surrounded by people, including our own Connor Mosby. This is a pretty exciting fight.